Big Demon Hunter looks pretty promising, and it's actually one of the new archetypes that emerged from the new expansion. It's pretty high rolly and not that hard to pilot optimally either. So in this video I will give you a quick guide about it, show its mulligans, as well as its matchups. And you can also check out some of the games from the last coaching session we had with it. If you're serious about Hearthstone, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget you can hire me for some Hearthstone coaching. Now, let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
I'm still not sure which the optimal variant of this deck is, but we started off with this one and made some tweaking along the way. But as you can see, there are also other variants from it that are dropping things like Zillag completely, so they can have better consistency with the demons. So let's showcase this deck here, but keep an open mind and you might want to make some tweaks if you feel like you need to. The main goal of the deck is to cheat out big demons super early and then revive them over and over again. The way you do that is with the help of Raging Fell Screamer, which discounts your next demon by 2, and you can also tether out a big demon with your Fellscale Evoker, for which you actually have to cast a bunch of spells before that. In order to do that easily, we have a lot of cheat spells, including Dispose of Evidence, which can be extremely helpful because it's a 0 mana gain attack for your hero, which helps you actually attack face with Illidari Inquisitor if you actually don't have the mana for a hero power. But you can also shuffle back minions into your deck, so you actually have good potential outs with your Evoker. So let's say if you're hoping to actually get a taunt out of it, you might want to shuffle back a Brutal, so you have better odds of actually pulling it. What you could also do is help yourself with outcasts, because you are running Spectral Sight in this one, so if something fat is in the way of it, you might want to shuffle it back. But don't just play this as soon as you can, because that's not what the card is intended for. Illidari Studies also helps you cast a bunch of spells for your Fellscale Evoker, and usually you get card draw out of it or extra lifesteal. But you can also get the free demon, which gives you free attack when it's outcasted, and like I said, that's a demon, so that's kinda gonna mess up with your All Fell Breaks Loose, so be careful with picking that one. We have Sir Finley in here, which kinda felt like a weird inclusion, but I guess in certain cases, if your hand is completely bricked, which actually does happen a few times with this deck, you might want to just shuffle back everything in, so you can have basically a second mulligan phase. But it's definitely something you might want to consider cutting out. Taste of Chaos is in here because, again, it's a cheap spell that loads up your Fellscale Evoker, but it's also a great way to do stuff in your early game so you don't get overwhelmed by aggro. Unleash Fell is in here, comboed well with Silvermoon Arcanist. Spectral Sight for a ton of card draw, but you can also just use it for a single card draw, because again, it is a somewhat cheap spell, and you can load up Evoker like that. Lady Steno is in here, mainly so you can actually survive the early game. She's not really capable of doing big combos with this deck, even though you do have a couple of predations, but no, you just wanna have her so you don't completely fall behind in the early game. And even tempoing her out against opponents that don't actually have a great way to deal with her could be a very good play on its own. Predation is again a cheap spell, and you're probably gonna want to use it as early game removal because you want to survive long enough so you can actually start building big boards. Silvermoon Arcanist helps you with the healing and the extra damage so you can control the board. Treasure Guard is an excellent card draw tool which also protects your face, and also sitting at 1/5, it's excellent against things like Pure Pally. Fellerin usually gives you a bunch of cheap spells. Obviously, the Raging Fell Screamer discounts your next demons. With All Fell Breaks Loose, you actually want to be smart about this one, and in most cases you actually do play it without infusing it 3 times, because it's actually kind of hard to infuse it 3 times. So usually the first Fell Breaks Loose is always gonna be non-infused, but the second one tends to get infused. Don't forget that your Fellscale Evoker is also a demon, so if you pull, let's say, an Illidari Inquisitor with it, and both of them die, and you follow up with the All Fell Breaks Loose, it's gonna be a 50-50 getting this instead, which is kinda useless. Zillag is also in here, which actually kinda feels a little bit clunky, because again, the 5 mana spell is reviving demons, and your tentacles are also demons, which could be a huge flop. So if you've actually played Zillag first, you gotta keep in mind that even if this is full infused, it could just give you free tentacles, which would be a huge low roll. Illidari Inquisitors are insane in this deck, obviously, because they are big demons that can go face the turn they are summoned, as long as you can actually connect face with your hero, and you can also rush the same turn with them, so they are a great control tool as well. And as soon as you have 1, 2, or hell, even 3 of these in your All Fell Breaks Loose, you could even OTK your opponent out of nowhere like that. And same can be said about the Brutal, but in this case, the opponent will have to have some targets for you so you can actually get some damage going. Interesting thing about Illidari Inquisitor is it's actually still gonna attack face even if it has been frozen. So if the opponent is, let's say, a Frost Death Knight, you can still actually go for 8 damage to the face as long as your face is not frozen and there's no taunt in the way. Matchup-wise, let's look at the more populated list, and it seems like Unholy Death Knight might be a problem because they will have a lot of taunts against you. Mech Paladin apparently is also not great, and Totem Shaman seems to be too fast as well, even though I have a feeling it's kind of a closer matchup than this, but that's what the stats show. And for the mulligan again, let's look at the more populated list. And going first and second, Fellscale Evoker is always going to be a great keep. If Spectral Sight is already outcasted, that's also going to be great. Treasure Guard is usually a great keep, Fellerin as well. Raging Fell Streamer also is always gonna be pretty much always a keep. The Ladari Studies is also not bad, but make sure to play it on turn 2 at least, because that way you will be able to actually draw cards if you high roll with a Spectral Sight. Taste of Chaos can also be great, and you can discover an extra all Fel breaks loose out of it, including other nice Fel spells, but the rest probably not so much. And one on the coin, again, Fellscale and Raging, no questions asked. Even Lady Steno becomes keepable here, because with the coin you can definitely control the board a lot easier. Unleash Fell depends on the matchup, I guess. If you're against something like a Pure Pally, sure, it might make sense, and same goes for Predation. Illidari Study is still great, and Spectral Sight makes sure it's actually outcastable for you. Fellerin can also be great, and I also like Treasure Guard most of the time, so there's that. All around, that's it for the deck. Like I said, test and see what makes the best deck for you, and you might want to change a few cards, and you will see that we're actually changing some of the lists from game to game, so yeah, experiment and see what fits best for you. Now, let's check out the games. Hope you enjoy. We can tweak it a bit, sure. Okay, we can keep both the Treasure Guards, the rest can go. Wow, Treasure Guards are actually kind of in the midsection going second.
The light dims,
We'll see.
but we fight.
Well, for now, Hero Pair is good. That's about it.
Not on my watch.
Sure. Hero Power and taste the free too.
Probably Predation for...
Yeah, Predation seems decent. That's about it. Wow, he's such a gamer, man. Top decked. Okay. Treasure Guard it is. I'll just pass for now.
A red sun rises.
Reporting for duty.
That's gonna be sexy soon. I guess we will have a turn 6 heal fest. Trade Predation and another Treasure Guard. Actually, will we be overdrawing? No, right? Yeah, it's fine.
No.
But you should have traded for a still card draw. Trade the 4/4. What are you doing?
What the hell?
And I guess we can also taste the 1/1. Hey, how's it going, Shorzy? Fascinating. Second Unleash fell with this Silver Moon is gonna be great soon. Yeah, let's do that. That's all.
Easier to draw blood than stone.
My client has the heart of a tear.
Sure. Wow. There's the spell, boy. Yeah, surely this Fellerin's gonna give us something good.
It is our time to step out of the shadows.
Perfect. I beam the 3/2 first. It's not gonna make it into a 0. It's always 1. We're not wasting the coin though, right?
No, I don't see a
No.
reason to.
No. Yeah. Okay, just
I
play
may
the...
as well
Put
keep
down
out
the
this guy.
Waywards. Yeah, put down the Waywards still, and
If three
that's
rights
all.
make a left,
Has to be outcasted. Cool. Yeah, it's not like we need the spell power anyway. He's dead, just the 2 fells unleashes. Cool. Yeah. Coin, double unleash. The second fell is the one we did not discover, but it's kind of whatever. Let's see the fell scale evoker. See the evoker, because if you get the 9/9 rush, might as well do it like that. With this one, do we care to do it with that? How can he kill it right now? He has a couple of silver hands, so they don't have rush anymore, do they? I think you.
Honestly, would rather trade.
I think the 8 still is fine though. How does he kill it?
I grow impatient.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
He already played the rush, Blood Matriarch Liadrin, so at this point he needs a combination of this plus 4 Kelta loss, and he's still taking 8 damage. Wow, look at that, exactly that. Hilarious game. It's fine though, he's still killing himself, any. Hilarious.
Reporting for duty.
Silver Moon plus Unleash Fell Hero Pair is guaranteed lethal. Whereas Zillag is guaranteed
No, you're
lethal.
right. You're right. Yeah.
Both of them are guaranteed lethal.
Yeah.
Gifts of the arcane surge within me.
Yeah, what can I say, Azriel? I've been long enough in this game to know that when the game wants to fuck you, it's gonna find a fucking combination of the single 2 cards that man had right now. The single 2 cards, one of them had to be the top deck. The other 2 cards he had was just 2 Silverhand recruits, but that was just silly, you know? Imagine. Not sure it's super amazing, it's still suboptimal. People are just playing it because it feels like novelty right now. It's a new exotic class. Yeah, that looked like full toss. Okay, this is a bit better. Bit better in it. Wow. Double all fell. Amazing. Feller and Safe Craft. It's a pretty strong card and you can use it in pretty much any DH right now, so I'd say if you enjoy the class, it's great. Okay, so far you're getting a very good coaching experience out of this one. Literally playing the green thing. Okay, we are facing a mirror it seems, because it ain't the spell and he hasn't done any relic actions so far, so he must be same as us. Huh, should we feller in here still? I think it should be fine. It could flop
like
with an
it.
I-beam on the right side, but at the end of the day it's fine. We could also have just played the Raging Fell Streamer, however. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, tempo it out, might as well. And go face with the 1/4. But maybe we should have just dropped the Raging Fell Streamer, especially since there was nothing on the board to actually deal with right now. I think the Raging Fell Streamer would have been the better choice. This guy's feeling lucky. And he did get lucky. That's why he was feeling such. He was feeling lucky for a reason. Is my voice lower lately? Is this better?
It is a little bit lower today, yeah.
Testicle one too? Much better. Okay.
Who dares address me?
What the hell is he doing?
I don't know, what was the point of playing these?
Well, he had 10 cards for starters.
Okay, that's true.
Staggering. Okay, that was interesting. This does allow us to have a turn 6 dude, but with no
Attack power.
yeah. Right now, Philodari Studies gives us the card draw. You do have a potential 0 mana Spectral Sight, because we did outcast the 1-drop. So let's see the Eladari. I should stop calling cards by their first name, by the way. It's again... Well, Wayward Sage does help you discount the Inquisitor. So we will be able to actually have a 5 mana plus attack next turn. So let's take the Sage. Whip it out.
Don't have to ask me
and
twice.
4 mana Raging. And I think you just go face, like, what do we care here? Yeah, just go face. We're basically doing what that last DH did to us. How dare he. He's played a single spell so far, so he will need to work. Cool. He's gonna clear everything without healing. Sure. Alrighty then. Yeah, he's loading up his Naga dude for next turn apparently. Good news is we have All Fell Breaks Loose twice, so we're just gonna keep on slapping him to the mouth. Yeah, 5-drop. Eldar Inquisitor and Hero Power his face. And you rush down the 2-2.
Wonder if it's worth clearing here.
No, just kill the 2-2. It's worth killing him next turn, because you will have 5 mana, Hero Power, and Inquisitor to the, and Predation to the face.
You will be my first
Cool.
victim.
Oh no. Neat.
It's lethal.
Yeah. Because we did not clear. Yep. Because if you did clear right now, we actually would have been in a rough spot. We would have been 2 damage off.
I think I'll just keep Evoker and Treasure.
Treasure Guard's fine, Felerin's fine, Evoker's fine, Lady Steno, no reason here. I think Felerin is not a bad keep. Let me... I guess you didn't have time, did you? Yeah, Felerin is in the middle. I think he's acceptable though, he gives you a lot of spells. Okay, so far we have a potential turn 5 Evoker. Unholy DK is our worst matchup it seems, and this guy seems to be Frost. Oh wow, Finley, thanks game. Yeah, just Hero Power in the mouth. Sure. So now we know. Problem against these guys is we will be
Out-tempoed.
potentially frozen by the time we actually start doing shit, but good news is even a frozen Eldari can attack his face with your Hero Power. Anyway, Hero Power to free and taste it. Tastes like chicken. Foul nonetheless. Yeah, foul sounds good. This mix is lit.
The more you struggle, the better.
Right now we already have a turn 5 fell scale. Yeah, treasure guard away, and if you actually manage to find the 4-drop, it doesn't change anything, aside from maybe that we don't need to use the coin, but we'll still have to load up the spell somehow.
I mean, it would give me a 5-cost Zillag.
Yeah, but is Zillag really that good against this guy? Early, sure-ish, but in reality, a hardcore cultist GG for the Zillag.
Yeah.
So, cheating out a 7-drop that can get dealt by a fucking 3-drop, I don't know. I'd rather we just pull out one of the big dudes. One of the bigger, badder dudes. Okay. We need to load up right now. I mean, technically we don't need to do shit, but if this Fellerin flops big time for us, we might be a bit sad. Let's check the Eladari studies, I think. Security is good here, we don't need card draw. Whip out security, hero power, and Taste of Chaos the 4-3. Stop doing what you're doing, thanks. You already did it. Kill it off and Taste of Chaos the 1-2 in that case. I think leaving the 1-drops was not a bad idea though. Take another... Actually, these guys don't tend to go super wide, but... Fel is still probably better. Unleash Fel. Yeah. But I think there was no reason for us to waste all 3 dudes there. You only needed to trade 1 Taste of Fel and leave him on the board like that. Might have been potentially better. Not sure. Maybe it was fine actually. Because with these guys, if you leave him the 1-2, he could have done something like +3 attack or +2 attack again. Let's coin out the 6-drop evoker.
You will be my first victim.
Fascinating. Yeah, kill the 5. No need to be playing this pose here. Right now, this would actually be an okay Finley swap-a-roni, but probably still better to just play what we got. God knows, Finley can flop big time for us. Even though it could give you all Fel breaks loose, actually the odds are pretty high. And if you revive this 9-4, that'd be great. Ass. We'll just get it anyway then.
Yep.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, take that. Should we even use 1 Unleash Fel here? Yeah, play 5 mana, all Fel breaks loose, 1 mana Unleash. The 9 kills the 4 and 5-7 goes face. Okay. We have a turn 8. 11 damage from hand, so looks good to me. How the fuck did it not land on the 9-5 is beyond me, but it's beyond him as well, it seems, because he sucked. Pretty stupid though, that was pretty silly.
Yeah.
Ignoring a minion 4 times. What is this statistics even? Most of them are real stuff.
Don't be control.
Well, just the 4-drop, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're actually fine even against control, right? Like, we're gonna have so much damage from hand.
I mean, the problem is, yeah, it's just that they take so many good cards. It gets
I mean, they don't take them,
wonky.
they just copy them, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
Shadow.
they did the change with the 3 runes, and I just played a game of Blood, older deck for fun yesterday into a control priest who got 3 Alexanders from me.
Yeah, happens to the best of us. Yeah, that's basically their win condition against you. Not
I mean,
necessarily
3.
only win, but yeah, it's crazy.
Like you
In a
can't
40 deck
discover
especially.
anymore, but they
Yeah.
can steal 3.
Yep, they're discovering from your deck.
It's wild.
Okay, should we just kill this 1-2 while we can? You also have the fell scale to see this, so it's not a complete waste. Yeah, I think you just kill the 1-2 with Unleash. Thank you for letting me know, the real mayor.
He's playing the Amalgam version.
Yeah, the Amalgam is not the worst thing in the world to slap in there, but it feels wonky. Especially with the diluted pool of stupid undeads. Okay, let's see what that do. Wouldn't mind me an I-beam, some card draw. None of the above also works, but security is fine. Yeah, security and hero para clears. These are not demons, right?
They are not.
Thank fucking god. They're demon hunters, actually.
Yeah. Spell are
The free freeze?
the relics are somehow.
Oh yeah,
undead.
they are, but oh yeah, they're undead, they're not demons
It's
as well.
it's so weird. Like,
Yeah, it's kind of weird, like demons, undeads. Maybe we're racist about it, but they look the same to me.
I guess it was the way you can fit in the viziers.
Well, we definitely 4-drop here, and good news is spell scale's ready next turn to fuck it up, fam. Yeah, rage away. Again, Zilak sounds like a good play, but he just kills it with the 5 and we're fucked. But we could revive with all fell breaks loose, and he can just 5 again, and we're fucked. Let's see what that do. Wow, that was a waste. Thanks, man. Yeah, let's see the 4-drop.
Annihilator.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Called
that. Kill the free. Kill the free and go face. Dude's nice. It was also the plausible out, like. Hey, thank you very much, AOK. Much appreciated, brother.
Jesus, it's been 6 months already?
Jesus, man. It is. Time flies when you're having fun. Should we just fucking do it again? With the all fell? Yeah, 5-drop. And where are we attacking? 5-7 is going face for sure. 5-7 is going face for sure.
I wonder if I just buff this to do more face damage.
Isn't he just gonna do it himself, though? It's not like he can kill it in a single blow. 5-7 goes face.
Yeah.
And 9-9 attacks the free one and you go face. And next turn he's still gonna trade the 2-1 first. And then attack with the other guy. Which I guess it's not gonna survive the bigger batch. But we're probably just playing Zillag and should be fine. Which mix is this? I have been jamming the same mix for a while now. It's just so
2019.
Good. Yeah, best year for mix
2019 Tech House mix.
Okay, he actually took the big damage first. What the fuck was that even? That was so stupid for him. He literally took so much extra damage for no reason there. Thanks, man. Appreciate.
Dispose evidence is lethal.
Predation's
Can
lethal.
I get it?
You can get
there we go.
predation. Who needs dispose anyway? Neato. Now we're cooking.
Lag. Animation.
Okay, yeah. Okay, against a rogue. Hey, happy to hear, King. Okay, against a rogue, I think only studies is fine. Immolation Aura, he's probably gonna go tall, not so much wide. Yeah, just the one drop. There you go. I mean, right now you could say that Outcast DH is kinda tier 1. It's definitely not easy to pilot though. That's a nice spectral, but have you ever considered coining it out? Guess it's fine. That's all. It's probably not worth it. Okay. I think you Hero Parrot Taste the Fell instead here. Don't want him to be cheating out a bunch of pots. Let's think a little here.
I have 3 Nagas. This is good for draw. And good for Evoker.
We should be fine on the draw side with this Illidari Studies. Predation makes some sense, but so does the second All-Fell. Let's take the 5-drop. I think we're curving fine as is. Go face. Alright.
You better call the sturgeon.
What the fuck? Wow. My new Tony Druid guide was the worst performing video when it came out for the first 2 hours, and now somehow it's the third best performing. Then again, now that I see my last 10 videos, aside from 2 that spiked really high, they're all basically doing super well. Damn, it's amazing.
It's great, man.
Yeah, it's killing it lately.
Deserve it.
Okay. Don't have the Naga to load up right now, which is kind of on the sad part, but we have plenty of spells even if we top deck, so let's try the Illidari Studies for a Spectral. Found it. Let's do that then. She eludes us. I think we'd rather just Hero Power face for now. She is eluding us. The 4 drops are also missing. It's kind of shitty. What the fuck are you even picking ATC with these guys?
Theater.
Doubt it. We have the healing package for next turn, so technically you could just Immolation or a Hero Power to 4-3 and take a fat chunk of damage, 7 to be exact, and finish off the 4-4 with a Taste of Chaos. Yeah, I think it sounds alright. Face into the 4-1 and taste the ETC. Okay. So did you see the deal with the devil summons undeads again? Or are those actual demons? Either way, we take I-Beam here.
I think they're demons.
I think they should be still undeads, like the relic ones, like...
It might actually
sense,
be
don't it?
even tribeless. I could be wrong.
Perhaps. Yeah, it does make sense, Vexy. Definitely does make sense, and I have been busting my ass off lately. But I have been doing it in such a way that it's actually not even tiring me for some reason. Like, back in the day, doing one video per week, I was kind of dreading the moment to actually make the video. Nowadays, it's a fucking so easy for me. It's a cinch. Okay, how can we load up the man for next turn? Yeah, Coin Fellerin makes some sense, but he could also give you a bunch of stupid minions.
Murgles.
I think you can just I-beam and Spectral Sight it. Yeah, I guess start with Spectral Sight for the sake of draw first. Cool. Yeah, I-beam the 3-2, and next turn we don't even need to use the coin if we don't want. We can just dispose. Neato. Okay, that's fine. So, how do we take care of this bad boy? This bad bitch. Would be a damn shame if this pulls out Zilla again. I guess it's still acceptable though. Let's dispose the evidence. Nine drop can go. Play the 6. And please do not pick up a 6. Just don't.
You will be my first victim.
Acceptable. Yeah, rush the 6-5 and face.
Not a good coin here.
For what? For the fell? Is it worth it though? He's still gonna be able to kill the 8. I think we'd rather save it for the Silver Moon. Go face with your face and kill the 6-5 with the 8. This is just better. Okay, well in this line, this is punishing a bit, but we're still gonna be able to heal up for a good chunk. A good chungus. Positioning matters, chat. Cannot stress this enough. This is literally one of the 2 cards in Standard that do positioning stuff.
What's the second cleave?
The infuse guy, that's 9-drop infuse, eats all 3 minions.
Oh yeah.
Insatiable Devourer.
No.
Insatiable Dicksucker.
Quickly.
Location time?
We have plotted long.
Nope. Cool. Oh. Thanks, game. Let's do that then. Coin Eladari plus dispose.
Coin.
8 mana Eladari and 0 mana dispose the evidence. You can toss Fellerin. The 8-8 kills the... Do we even kill Putricide, honestly, though? Face goes face for sure. And let's consider what can happen right now, because he is showing 10 damage right now, which is huge. Should we just kill the 5-5 and call it a day? Next turn with all fell breaks loose. We are getting 2 Eladari Inquisitors. So surely we should be winning like that. Kill the 5-5, we don't care about his cocks anymore. Ain't nothing but a face tag now. How's it going, Maxac? Doing good, brother, doing good. With all of the different deck coachings we've been doing with you, Ghostflow, my channel should get renamed Kris05 and Ghostflow Hearthstone tips by by us.
Thanks. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I got an unholy DK guide lined up with you. Might even chop up the Relic DH, even though it felt kind of wonky. I'm gonna do one with this.
They're saying for Relic, should swap out. I don't remember what card, but throw in a Jara.
5-drop? Yeah, it makes some sense, I guess.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Shadow Step, bro? Ah. Are you not gonna play Putricide first? What a dumbass. Cool story, Bob. Cool story, Bob. Nice order, too. Amazing. What a gamer. Yeah, all fell breaks loose. You rush down the taunt and hero power his mouth. Shut up, lay it around it. Get a load of this guy. Stop, he's already dead. Oh, it did stop. It actually did stop.